Burn! The new power has arrived. It's only a matter of time, you fools. And the storm's still continuing to brew. Your day of reckoning is coming soon. Just you wait. Nothing can escape the flow of time. Not even a beautiful pit like this. You are all doomed. Get ready for the end. It's coming from the center out to the fucking end of the world. Ragnarok. The power of Valhalla. That's just a minuscule part. Just wait. You're all doomed. TikTok.
Hi, my name's Drunk. And I'm birthday, and it's my Kim. Oh shit. I said that wrong. Hi, my name's Kim, and I'm drunk, and it's my birthday. And I farted. I shit my pants. I pasted my shit.
This, I'm just gonna put a trigger warning for anyone as a warning. This video is gonna get really real. Those that are closest will know, but I figure I just say it out of respect because I need to make this video just to be real and I guess cope as much as possible. Sorry, I just don't have many words right now. This is gonna get real, and I'm just gonna be honest and real with you guys with this video. When I started my channel almost 12 years ago, there's a very special person that was a part of it that saw me when I first started getting bays, when I had my Bakugan collection. How we've known each other since we were kids. Honestly, since he was a little shit and I was a little shit.
he appeared in a bunch of videos, even when I started my channel, and even throughout the course of years, he's appeared. That being the man, the myth himself, AJ. If you're an old-time fan, you probably recognize that name or remember that name. There's a point where he was bald, and we would hang out all the time. I had a red beanie at the time. To fast forward years and years and years, he's got like long hair, big old beard, wonderful soul. You talk about one of the best souls that a person could meet, and it was you talk about just crazy energy that goes in, that just stands out big time. A soul that just was so compassionate and kind to everybody that he met. And a unique soul that just can't be duplicated. When I started my channel, there was about really 3 people that believed, well, you know, that I at least saw me like right away doing it, that I told and believed. Some of my closest friends, of course. Be my mom, my uncle David. My uncle passed a year ago. So, like, it was videos when, it was about a decade ago. It was literally when I had some of my first Baku Bay huntings. It was the first bay hunting that I ever did at Target for a video. It's the second time I'd ever been at a Target. And he took me there because I was too young to go to a wedding. And my parents, you know, were able to go. But my uncle was like, hey, you know, I got you. Took me around. Went Baku Bay hunting. And that was around the time I got my Metal. That was like when Metal Fury was big. I got the Metal Fury Stadiums, Cosmic Pegasus, a few other bays. I'll never forget that trip, because my uncle, he was like, hey, I believe in you with what you're doing. Keep going. Keep doing it. Unfortunately, I lost him last year, but I know he's looking over. That's besides the point. AJ was one of the ones that supported big time. Like I said, we knew each other since we were kids. And he always told me, bro, keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing with it, Brody. Like, there were so many times where I'd be making ice stadium battles, or like behind the scenes, he'd be sitting there watching, you know, all the times when I was in Studio A filming, all the times when I even had no tripod, when I was holding my phone between my legs filming. Where he's sitting in the background, he's like, hell yeah, this is so cool. And that you're into Beyblade. One of the Bakugan arenas I have, he actually like gave to me. And it's wild, because he was into Bakugan, like briefly when he was younger, you know, when it first started, like how I was. And he always was just such a big ball of energy, uplifting, supportive. Always appreciated whenever we hung out. Always was kind, always reassured me that I'm on the right path, which is doing what I do even on here. And he always believed. And the second I got the silver play button, which I never thought I'd even have happen, really. Honestly, I thought I would be, truth be told, y'all, I thought I'd be dead before I had a chance of ever hitting the crazy milestone. And then it happened. And he was like, I told you, bro. That's what he always called me, bro. That's what we always call each other. He always believed. He always had my back and supported. Unfortunately, been a rough week. I figure I'll be real with you guys. On July 1st, my childhood dog, Jebby. So there was Sable and there was Jebby. I'm sure you guys, maybe some of y'all remember, Sable passed away July 25th last year. She was older. It was a given that, like, you know, father time catches up to everybody. And it was her time. And she passed last year. I'm sure people remember, like, the homage, the memory that I put in the videos. Little Jebby, the other puppy that we had, one of my other childhood dogs, the other childhood dog that I had, unfortunately passed away. So, just been sitting and kind of thinking about that a lot. And today's the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, by the way. I hope you guys are out just being safe and celebrating and everything. And don't let this dampen your mood or such. It's about putting out the good energy, spreading the love, the good vibes, and the positivity as much as humanly possible. We're just sitting and being real with this. And I hope you guys are having an amazing holiday, that you're around loved ones, that you're around your families. Give them big time hugs, hold them tight, let them know how much you love them. Well, unfortunately, we lost AJ today. He happened to pass. And a lot of people waking up and reaching out to his family and just processing it. I won't hold y'all. I've been bawling for the better part of the last 12 hours. I'm gonna miss him, but I also know his spirit and his energy is always around. I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful that I got to call him one of my best friends. I'm thankful that I had somebody like him in my life that supported me with what I did, with what I do on here, and believed in me when it felt like nobody really did. That always reassured. That always put in the positive vibes. That always did whatever he could to just be a goof and make me laugh, even on the days where I sat and I struggled. It doesn't feel real. It feels like a bad dream. Both losing Jebby, my childhood dog, and also him. The energy with this year has been crazy. It's felt like, even with the eclipse happening, like so much stuff shifted after that. Talk about even with the world. Cody Rhodes finished his story. The eclipse happened right after. All the world events. So many people that have gone before they deserved to. And literally that life lesson to just appreciate things while you got them. So I want to just take time to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who supports me, what I do on here. I love Beyblade. I love Bakugan. The two of the things I love doing, and you guys have made it where I've been able to even have space to release and let it out. And it's how I honestly cope with life, is doing things I love. Making the content here for you guys with Beyblade and Bakugan, making my artwork, gaming, spending time with my love. And speaking of which, she made this amazing hat. The 1st of July was actually our anniversary too. she made this as an anniversary gift. And it's so damn beautiful. She's so talented, you guys. She's amazing. I love her with all my heart. It's been a very hard time period. Moments like this are where I just sit and I'm just real. When I make content on here, it's not just about like spinning tops or marbles or like deck profiles or trying to be the biggest Beyblader or Bakugan brawler or being the most known. I'm honored to even be at this stage, y'all. To be considered a legend. To be seen for what I do on here. It's about having a space to really let it out and cope with life. That's why anybody who comes in here, my hopes are that my videos can help you to smile, to get a chuckle in, to get a laugh in, to hopefully give you a nice dopamine fix. Being interested in, Beyblade or Bakugan, putting everything I can into every single battle, every single unboxing, every single profile that I make, every single knockout tournament, every single Giant Stadium battle, that Model Fight Homage series, Ice Stadium battles, tournaments, unboxings, episode reactions or reviews, everything. It's about spreading the good vibes and positivity and love in a world where it's needed. Because the world can be cold. And it's hard. And tough. Points where it's even unbearable. I grew up with a mentality of just having to sit and stay strong, and even just with that, I'm still an emotional person, and I'm vulnerable. I break down. I have struggles. Plenty of times where I've had to sit and just slow down, learn, grow, take things day by day. Wanted to create an empire, of course, but Rome wasn't built in a day. And it's something I've even had to reinforce in myself. And moments like this make it where I just gotta really slow down and just think about life. He was a crucial part of this channel. It's a crucial part of my life. This channel's like my diary. It's where I let it out. Especially with the skit series. It goes deeper than people realize. I tie in like astrology with it. I tie in events with nature. I tie in people. He was a part of one of the first skits that I made for the Burst skits. That I've had a long-term plan to incorporate him with it. I'll say this, it was like the 5th skit where like I was doing a build-up, and basically it was funny as hell. Because he was sitting in the background doing like the voice like how I do for the evil characters, and he started singing Ragnarok. And it was him and Ruby Drago. And that very moment, that was another thing that I'm like, I know I'm gonna put into the skits. I've got long-term plans for a lot of things with it. If you've seen my previous skits, you know how this goes. These ones are gonna be that much more special, because even everything that's happened, every skit series stands out because of the events and such with it. And it's really like my diary, because even with points with it, there's some things that have just changed big time. A lot of them being made when I was in college, and now the college being closed. So having those memories of it, and going back and paying homage one last time, going there, and tying it in. This isn't a retirement video by any means. I'm going to continue going. It's a video just letting you guys know what's going on, and just how I channel everything into my channel. People wonder why I film as much as I do, or how I film as much as I do, because it's genuinely one of the things that helps me cope. One of the things I love doing with life. is creating. It shows I'm an artist. Improving my video skills, my editing, my photography, my art. Trying to be multidisciplinary. Doing more drawings. It's my dream to possibly do this full time. And also just create art. Two of the things I love doing the most. And it's also how I could just sit and cope. It's by creating on here. Whenever there's been a tough day or a really rough time period, I've let it out by making content and putting it on here. Especially even just the storytelling that I get to do with the skits, because it's like it's my story, so I get to incorporate things with it, pay homage with it, and there's a lot to incorporate because I got the build up for the Great Decree, and these skits are going to be that much more special going forward. All the videos, everything is going to be that much more special going forward. I'm not done. It's a video just sitting and being real, letting you guys know. I'm hurting. A lot of people are hurting right now. And I just want to say thank you. I want to thank him for being an amazing bro. For having my back, believing in me over the past decade, even beyond, since we were both younger. Seeing the first stages when I was starting to get Bakugan and Beyblades, and seeing and believing that they were so cool, and reinforcing, like, you should do it. You should make videos for it because you really like this big time. Even some of the first Bakubei hunted videos I did, he was a part of. And some of those first videos, he always sat in the background big time whenever we'd hang out and just watch me film with the biggest smile on his face. And of course, going to do it in his honor and pay homage going forward. Still doesn't feel real. I'm going to be letting it out for a while. I know a lot of people are. It's just a crazy shock. And I want to say it out of respect to you guys. I want to thank him for all the support he's given me. I want to thank him for being an amazing soul that I've been able to go and spend time with and talk to over the better part of the last 20 years. And I felt his energy big time last night. Myself as well as my love. We felt his energy. We saw blue orbs going around. It was a given. His energy was here. Like, the energy was just wild yesterday. And couldn't put two and two together. But then it made sense after the dust settled a little bit. I'm one that hasn't been the best with reaching out. I've just been buckling down and cranking, and that's something I definitely need to get better with. It's just reaching out. Sometimes, y'all know me, I just get in the mentality where I just crank and I grind, and I need to slow down, and that's something I've realized. So I pace myself. Even with how much you see me do on here, there are points where I would film 50, 60 videos in one day. But just, you know, I work. I've got my family that I take care of here. Got bills and everything, so I do what I can, you know, and all the support you guys give me, it helps big time. Just being transparent and being real, it really does help. I work, YouTube, also making art, doing a bunch of things with life, because that's how life goes. It gets busy, and you just got to do what you can with what you got. And it's an honor even being at this stage. If there's even one person that's still sitting and watching this video right now, if there's anything I just gotta say to y'all, just thanking you. Thank you for all the support you've given me over the years. Anybody who's come in, especially supporting for years and years and years, let alone anybody who just subscribed to the channel or comes in and watches the content, enjoys the content, whether you're a fan of just Metal Fight Beyblade, whether you're a fan of the Plastic Gen, whether you're a fan of Burst, whether you're a fan of Beyblade X, whether you're a fan of Bakugan with the first gen, whether you're a fan of Bakugan with the second gen with the TCG, whether you're a fan of Bakugan with the third gen. Y'all have allowed me to even make content on it. And you come in and you hear my views and opinions on it. I always try to be constructive, of course, saying the good as well as the bads, because nothing's perfect, but it's also, there's some pretty cool stuff with everything. And just thinking optimistically, thinking critically, optimistically, humanely, you know, and just uplifting. Because that's the energy we need in a dark world. It's important to be that light. There's points where it's like a dark night sky. It's important to be the stars that shine. Even when there's darkness, there's light. It's a premise I play on, of course, even with the skits. A lot of real life stuff ties into it. That's why I look up to genius minds like Karrion Kross or Bray Wyatt, especially what he's doing with the Wyatt 6. And yeah, Bo taking over. If you're a wrestling fan, you know what I mean. Like, I get the storytelling even with it. He did a promo, that being Bo, with Uncle Howdy, his character that he is now. And it's basically him asking himself questions, with Uncle Howdy asking Bo questions. Kind of showing that split personality type thing. But it shows how he became it, like how Bo became Uncle Howdy, how he evolved. In it, he literally said, how did you feel when your brother died? And Bo, being Wyndham's or Bray Wyatt's real life brother, literally even incorporated it into a promo. And it was real. He's like, felt like the most important thing in my life was taken away from me. He explained how him and Bray had that story of like Uncle Howdy and the YA6 all coming in, and it was going to be a long-term thing. It was going to happen. And they were there, and they had it. And then, fortunately, losing Bray. But now he's taking the story in his own hands, and he said that he's destined to do this, and basically going on with the 6. It's like the outcast, the forgotten ones. I won't lie, there's points where I feel like that with the community, like being a forgotten one. And you're doing this for 12 years, and sometimes I wonder if I'll get my roses. But just knowing that there are people out there that even give me the roses, and anybody who comes in and says that I'm a legendary blader, that hits in the heart, because you look at history with legendary bladers. Like Tyson, you got your Tysons, your Kais, your Maxes, your Rays with Plastic Gen, your Brooklyns. You got like your Talas, you know, or Metal Fight. You got your Jengas, your Kyoyas, your Ryuga, like your Agumas, your Titties, your Kentas. Always amazing bladers. And then with Burst, you got your vaults, your shoes, your Aiga or Iger, your drums, your Hikaru, your Hyuga, your Bell, your Free, your Louie. All bladers who are absolute legends. So anytime anybody stops in and they say that like you're a legend, you know, because you got your Zankis, you got your BBGs, you got your JoJos, you got your Kivos, you got your T-Flames, you got your HMS, like you got your TMS Beyblades, you got your Blasters, you've got You got your Ruby Dragos. You got your Super Beyblade families. You got your Left Bursts. You've got so many amazing bladers out there, and I'm not trying to disrespect not mentioning people with it. You know, if I don't think your name off the top of my head, I promise you, I think about you. There's so many people that are part of this community that are amazing. You got like your Illinooks, your Bolto MSs. You already know. The list goes on and on and on. That I'm considered in that category? It hits in the heart. A kid from New York who has a dream of doing it one day fully and just about showing my creativity with what I do. With what I do on here. Like, transforming and changing the limits that are seen by people on the outside of what you could even do with Beyblade or with Bakugan, and showing like crazy potential with it. And even the people who consider me a legendary blader, it's a blessing, man. I don't take that lightly. I don't take it lightly whenever anybody says I'm a legend or that like I'm a GOAT or anything. Like, that hits me so deep in the heart. Because I just love creating content on here for you guys and doing the things I love. That being Beyblade and Bakugan. That's why I've got the style I've got. I'm not going to put out something that I don't enjoy doing. I'm just not. Like, I love the content I create. I love creating, and I love the style that I have. And I'm not going to be inauthentically something that I'm not with it, you know? And I'm the type of person where if I can't artistically express myself, I get stressed out and it all gets built up and such, because that's how you can tell an artist, you know? Sometimes you have so many ideas up here that you can't let out, and you get artist block because of it, you know, even with like life things going on. But I know I've been going and rambling for about 30 minutes. I'm just sitting and being real with you guys about things. It's been tough. It's going to be tough. One thing that AJ always knew about me even is that I channel it as much as I possibly can. And with this, I know he's watching over. I feel the spirit. Myself as well as so many other people that he touched their lives and changed their lives for the better. That he's watching over us. And all the ideas and stuff up here, it creates more ideas, and just it's about channeling it in a healthy manner. Because it's hard. It's tough. I don't lie with you. I'll probably be balling for the better part of even the next week alone, and losing a really close loved one rips out a part of your heart. And it, of course, creates that void of emptiness and just struggle and pain. It's about not letting it consume you. It's about channeling it and just pushing ahead and doing what you can. And just trying to grow. And knowing that they love you. And knowing that they're with you. And knowing that they're proud of you. My condolences for everybody who's affected by this. My condolences for anybody who out there who is going through a rough time period. Because life can be hard. It can be a big time struggle. And if you're going through any struggles or pains with life, and you are tuning in and watching this video with me right now, just know I'm saying thank you. And I am honored. It's about spreading the good vibes and positivity as much as possible. Even when the sky is extremely dark. And things are hard. I'm thankful for all of you. Because you help me. to even get through the tough times in that darkness. Y'all come in here and you support big time. I've seen your comments where you said you loved the Metal Fight homage series, and then I brought it back. The comments of, you know, loving the Beyblade X content, missing the Bakugan content, which there will be more. I'm just one person doing a lot. Almost 11,000 videos, insane to say. Plenty more to come. And there's still many stories on here that aren't finished. You know, my story's not finished. I'm not trying to have it be finished anytime soon. But the story that's going to be ending soon being Metal Fight Beyblade. It just hits in the heart because he's literally around when I started getting stuff from Metal Fight Beyblade. And I just did the final battle for the show. And then this. I can't believe he's gone. Can't believe my Puppo's gone. I can't believe AJ's gone. And it's hard. But even with this on the channel, because like I said, I look up to creators like Karrion Kross, like Bray Wyatt. Even that man Zenki, I'm giving him his props. I am giving Zenki his rose. I'm giving everybody their rose as much as I possibly can. Especially that man. He struggled with losing his father a year ago. And he's still been an absolute goat. And continuing to crank. And put out content. And keep up for us. And because he loves what he does. And he's channeled it. Because there's so many struggles I know he's gone through that so many people have gone through. But he even took that struggle and he channeled it as much as possible. With the content he puts out on an everyday basis. And there's not enough recognition or love for that fact. Because it takes a lot to even do that. You're a goat, Zenki. So many of you guys out there are goats. All of you guys are the goats. You're the goats for even stepping in and giving me a chance on here. You're goats for the content that you put out because every single one of you matters with the community. It's not about who's the biggest or the most seen or the views or revenue or any of that shit. It's about creating a community. And it's about creating a healthy one. So put out the good vibes and positivity with things. Everybody can have their opinions on their favorite things, like favorite seasons or such, if they do like a season, if they don't, if they have things they like with Beyblade, or things they don't. Bakugan, same thing. It's about just putting out the good vibes and good energy. That's at least the goal here. Because it's so important. This is probably going to be the only video for today. I've been making shorts. I'll probably do some more shorts videos. Who knows? This might not be the only video. Like I said, this is how I cope and let it out. So we'll see how it goes. I tend to switch my mind with things a lot, so you know. Just know I love all of you so much. Man, I've been just, I don't know, struggling a lot. But just know that there's more to it than just putting out a battle, than grabbing the camera, push and play, and just filming. Know that it's energy. Know that it's spirituality. Know that it's putting out the love and good vibes as much as possible. Know that it's doing what I love doing. Know that this is like my diary. Know this is how one of the ways I cope with life. Because life can be unbearable and hard. And everybody has their obstacles. It's about overcoming the obstacles and doing everything that you possibly can. Don't feel bad for having days where you don't have that many spoons. Where you need to sit and you need to relax. If you're a creator, don't feel bad if there's some days where you feel like you're on top of the world and can make like 20 videos. And some days where you can't even really get up and human and you're just sitting and chilling in bed. Or you feel like you can't go or do the things that you had planned. Rest is just as important. They even say it in the show. Resting is just as important as gaining strength. It's important to know when you gotta rest. I've been resting as much as possible. I'm gonna rest, continue to work, continue putting out content on here and such, and pace myself and balance. Especially the better part of the last year or two has taught me that, that balance. Which I've had that balance, but I've always pushed myself big time. You already know how much content's on here and how much you see on the regular. It takes a lot of energy. But it's about finding that balance of things so that you don't burn yourself out. Because burnout's never fun. Ever. I love you. I'm proud of you. I want to see you shine. Every single one of you. You're all so important to the community for Beyblade. And you're all so important to the community for Bakugan. I love you so much. And until next time. Thanks for watching, guys.